everybody. Welcome to Quench. Quench is a puzzle kind of real-time strategy game. I'm not really sure which would be better to describe it, where we help a group of elephants travel across. I don't want to say Africa because I don't think that's correct. But essentially, this own little paper-crafted world in order to find what looks to be some kind of tree. Now, I did play the first. I played the tutorial chapter just because I wanted to get a hold of what we're doing here. But otherwise, it looks like it's pretty cute, to be honest. It looks cute. I'm willing to play it. I'm willing to try it some more, and I'm also willing to let's play it. So yeah, let's hop on in. Every time it does that, I get worried it's going to crash. Once every generation, the elephant tribe makes a great pilgrimage. They set forth from the western elder tree and gather the other animal tribes. Springbok, wildebeest, zebra, baboon, and lion. To make the long journey to the eastern elder tree. As they always have, each tribe brings offerings to honor the trees. But for one generation, the journey was different. The land became dry and hot, with murmurs of dark spirits in the east. Worse, the western elder tree bore only a single fruit. On the eve of their departure, the young leader of the elephant tribe kept vigil, waiting for an omen from the elder tree. I am beginning to understand. The elder tree's only fruit was not an ill omen, but a precious gift. I am Shaman of the elephant tribe, and you are Shepherd, a child of the elder tree. Although you don't know it yet, you possess great power. When you soar high in the skies, rain shall stretch out behind you. When you beat your wings, great gales will whip past you. When your feet touch the earth, the ground will yawn beneath you. And when you cry out, lightning shall strike all around you. Shepherd, I feel something is very wrong in the land. I do not believe the pilgrimage will be easy. Will you aid us in our journey? Well, of course. Why wouldn't we? We're just I want to say stork? Not actually sure what animal that's supposed to be. I'm assuming stork, because it's kind of like birth, I guess. Level 1, first steps. The pilgrimage to the Eastern Elder Tree is about to begin, but first, Shaman must teach you how to use the power of rain and wind. Grass and scrub, when grown, can help animals recover stamina. Rock and sand are bad news. Yeah, we'll get into that in a little bit. At least in terms of what I saw from the tutorial. The pilgrimage to the Eastern Elder Tree is about to begin, but first, Shaman must teach you how to use the powers of rain and wind. The morning is bright and clear, a good start to the pilgrimage. Shepherd, Let's start by learning how to control rain. You can use your rain power to grow plants. There's a patch of dead grass. Why don't you try raining on it to restore it? You can use weather powers to control the environment. Select a power by pressing Y to open the power wheel. Press A to confirm. I'm also going to do this quick, setting X to quick power, and then doing it. Ah, that was a grove. When you revive a grove, it gives you more power. You should definitely keep an eye out for those. I think there are 2 more nearby. We have to be careful though, because the moment we use a grove, we start using an ability, it will kind of lock us in place a little bit here. Oh, never mind, I'm wrong. I am completely wrong, ignore me. Because I can move the camera around. Never mind. Where did... There it is. Okay, it doesn't follow you, that's a good thing I have to watch out for. So yeah, it's a little bit of RTS, which I'll have to get used to. I'm not the best at RTS, I'll be honest. It seems like you have a good grasp of rain now. This is a seed from your fruit, Shepherd. The only fruit our Elder Tree bore. It's all we have to offer the Eastern Elder Tree. It will have to be enough. At the start of our pilgrimage, we stopped to ask the blessing of our ancestors. If we leave now, we will arrive at the Canyon of Elders by sunset. As we travel, our tribe will move on our own while you fly overhead. All animal tribes graze as we move. We need to eat grass to keep our stamina up. If we are traveling on dead grass, rocks, or sand, we can't graze. When our stamina runs out, the weakest among us may die. Rain can give us grass to eat by bringing life to the land. Terrain can help or hinder herd stamina. Grass and scrubs, when grown, can help animals recover, but rock and sand are bad news. Herbs lose stamina if attacked, while swimming or traversing fire or pollution, so watch out. Once the stamina bar runs out, an animal will die. So obviously on the left, here, on the left here are the good tiles, these are the bad ones, to put it simply. There is a resting tree ahead, but it has withered. You know what to do. We will rest here for a while as you fly on and scout the path ahead. If you could spare some rain here, the grass could give us more stamina for the journey ahead. Sometimes sand collects here. It slows us down and prevents the trees from growing. Could you use wind to clear a path for us and dig our resting tree out so we can grow? I think there's a wind grove nearby. Well, do this first. Thank you, Shepherd. That will give us plenty to eat while we rest. This grove will give you 5 wind charges when you rained on it. Keep an eye out for sigil stones next to the grove. They will give you a hint about which powers you will get back. After you place wind, you must also choose a direction for it to travel. The direction determines where sand or smokebeasts will go, or whether animals will speed up or slow down. Okay, well this time we go to wind. Let's blow it this way. Get it out of there. Fortunately, there's a little bit of sand still left there, but they should be fine because they will get some grazing done afterwards. So we can afford a few tiles of desert in the way. Thank you, Shepherd. When you're ready, signal us to move on by choosing our next direction. Animals move on their own, but when they stop to rest, you can direct them using shepherding mode. Press A while a herd is selected. Press A to confirm a path. Oh, yeah, we only have one path. What am I doing? I completed this tutorial level. So their stamina should go down. Or maybe it doesn't show it in this. I managed to get all the sand out of the way the first time I did this, so maybe it just doesn't show it. And there you go, first steps. Now, however, it's gonna get blind from here on out, so let's hope we do good. Reverence. As the sun sinks below the cliffs, Shaman and the elephant stop to offer prayers to their ancestors. I'm so relieved. We've arrived at the Canyon of Elders in time. But look, the flowers we planted on our family's graves are all dried up and covered in sand and rocks. Shepherd, will you help me clean up the groves on each shrine so we may properly ask for blessings on our pilgrimage? Groves give you more powers, so explore to find them all. Inspect the grove carefully, learn how to revive it. Is it dry, covered in sand, or blocked by boulders or brambles? Sigil stones mark which powers you'll receive in return. We don't actually have access to water right now. Well, I'm assuming... Let's do that. There we go. And we also have this. I'm going to assume this... Oh, I can't actually... Oh, there we go. Quake. I'm going to assume this is rock, so let's get rid of that. There we go. We got 3 waters from that. Oh, there's a nice little thing right here. I'm not really sure what that is, but it's cute. Alright, we still have a ways to go. Wow, this is a much larger one. Alright, let's have you go ahead. There's plenty of grass for you to graze on, so I'm not too worried. Well, also, if my voice sounds a little different, it's because I'm trying a different mic position. My mic kept getting in the way whenever I got up from my desk before, so this time it's a little different. So hopefully I don't sound any different. May our tribe be like the baobab's root, encircling the stone placed upon the earth, not opposing, but embracing our trials ahead. Alright. May our tribe glitter and skip like the sun's reflections, joyful and bright, ever numerous, friends to all the creatures of the earth. Oh, didn't mean to do that. Now, is there any way I can actually make them go a different path? I kind of wanted them to go up here, but maybe not. Alright, well, we need to use Quake here. Get rid of those. Now, where are you guys heading next? You're heading all the way up there. Well, that looks like it's going to need some water. Let's go ahead and use water on that. There we go. And it looks like there's still plenty of grass for them to go on, I believe. Let me check how to play. That looks like it's fine. I think we're good. It's hard to tell with some of these. Like, some of these black tiles right here, or these kind of darker green tiles, look a little tough, but I think we're fine. Alright, let's get water going right here. Oh no, their stamina's going down, so I'm going to assume it's actually not healthy grass for them to eat. It's good to know. Oh, using wind on your herds can hurry them along. Oh, well, I'll have to remember that. No, it looks like they're going back up, so I think they're back in healthy grass territory. I'll have to get used to those colors. They're a little hard to tell, admittedly. May our tribe be like the rains to the grass, spreading new growth, new green, new blossoms where we step. Alright, let me see where you guys are going next. You're going to this one. So it looks like they go to each new grove. No, don't use this one. Let's use wind here. There we go, that grove is healed. I'm not sure what this is. let's have... Where are they going first? Yeah, they're going to this grove, it looks like. I guess we can spare... We can spare a wind here. Have them speed up a bit. This shrine is all dried up. Something is blocking the flow of water here. Could you quake the wellspring loose so the water will flow? Okay. So I'm sitting right here. Did I hurt my elephants doing that? Why our tribe ever flow with the purpose of the river, knowing our direction, gathering streams and strength and speed along our way. Oh no! Look, shepherd. The shrine of ancestors is all dried up. The waterfalls have stopped flowing. This is another awful omen. The shrine's lake is filled by a wellspring atop the cliff. Did something happen to it? Okay, no, they're still alive. So I thought for a sec I hurt them, and I would have been a little upset at myself. Well, might as well do that, see if it fixes it. Thank you, shepherd. Okay, I'm gonna use water here then. I probably should have used wind to get rid of this, but let's see what we can do. There we go. I think that helped a little bit. Okay, no, they're just gonna go straight to this. Which, that's fine, I can use wind. Use wind to help them get through. And they should be good. You have my deep gratitude, shepherd. Our shrines are beautiful once more. Just as the elder tree offers our tribe life, so we take this pilgrimage to offer our gifts. We spread, we celebrate, we garden. We honor the future with our past, the morning with the evening. We honor the east with the west, and return here. May we go with the blessings of our ancestors. Alright, I'm assuming that's the second puzzle done. Oh, story? More story anyway? This is my first pilgrimage. My first time leading the tribe. When I was a calf, my grandmother taught my mother the ways of the shaman. But mother succumbed to the illness. So in the time she had left, grandmother taught me instead. Grandmother was to lead this pilgrimage, but she became weak. So I will lead it instead. I am afraid, shepherd. I am too young. The elder tree grew only one fruit. Was it a sign? Bad luck for the journey? The others must think this way, yet that fruit bore you, didn't it? I have to prove them wrong. Will you help me? Hey. Restore all 5 ancestral shrines. Okay. I'm gonna have to remember those little bonus bits, because I have no idea if we can go back to previous levels. I guess I'll figure that out after this session, because I'm probably only going to record once tonight. The elephants make their way to the coast of the Westland, where troubling news awaits. Lost one. These brambles are too dense for us to pass through. Perhaps you could burn them away with your lightning? But be careful not to start a brush fire. The ground here is rather dry. Well, I think first we'll break that loose. We got 2 lightnings. And we actually are pretty far away before we have anything really useful. It looks like that up there is going to be our first break. Let's do this. get some more lightning in us. I'm gonna have to use water on all of these, though. That's the only problem, because that's gonna be places where we can relax. So let's quickly do this. I'm trying to get a good idea. Coastline. Okay, so this one's not too bad. This one is just simple tutorial on how lightning works. That makes sense. We're gonna need earth to get rid of that. I'm trying to make sure there's no other shrines that require earth, so I think that's the only one. So let me go ahead and do that. Or sorry, quake. My bad. And that looks to be a wind one, so let's grab that out of there. Take those waters. And finally, we will do water. Trying to get, like, the edge of it. That way we can heal up elephants. Alright, we have all the powers we need. Alright. It's only a matter now of making sure we don't start a fire, as he said. Ooh. It looks like the herd will have to choose which path to take. Shepherd, you can see much farther than us. Some paths are easier, some safer. We will leave the decision to you. Each herd has a stamina meter that keeps track of how tired your animals are. The herd badge will turn red when encountering danger and green when grazing at a resting tree or healing from rain. Select the next or previous herd by pressing LB or RB. Well, we only have one herd at the moment. It would probably be best if we go down, I want to say. Let's see where this one goes. It goes up. I feel like this one would be better, right? The bottom half? Well, I mean, let's destroy these first. I totally missed, didn't I? That's great. Water here. Well, that's fine, actually. Let's go down. We need to actually use wind to push this area back up that way. Otherwise, it should be a relatively clear track back. Let's just make sure it's a little healthy. We don't want to hit those brambles, though. We're gonna lose a little bit of stamina here just because there's not a lot of really good grass to feed on. But otherwise, they should make it to the end goal. Yeah, there we go. Received 1 lightning. Oh. I have infinite lightning now. Why is that? Oh. That looks like one of our friends, is it not? What is a springbok doing here? And alone. She looks on the verge of unconsciousness. She needs energy. When one of us is about to pass out, you can give him a zap of your lightning. Lightning is dangerous, and it can kill us if you're not too careful. But it can be also a life-saving source of power. Shepherd, try using lightning on the springbok. Boy, I hope I didn't use up all my stuff on accident. This is some cheerful music. Thank the trees I found you. Though this sprint would be the end of me. Thought this sprint would be the end of me. Oh, excuse my rudeness. I'm Scout. Headlong sent me with some news of the Eastland. Headlong? They're our tribe's leader. Should have led with that. It's been a while since the elephants have been to the Eastland, right? Why do the Springboks send a messenger when we are only a day's away from the travel to the Veldt? Your tribe's been grazing the Westland, safe for here, but after the crossing, you'll see. Dark spirits, like smoke, come alive. They wander the Veldt, sometimes chase if you get too close. Mostly they don't bother with us, but when they do, it's bad news. Best not to let them get close. Headlong wanted to warn you. Our tribe's on the move, to get away from these smokebeasts. If what Scout says is true, we must journey quickly, but Headlong may have more knowledge. What should I do? We will meet with Headlong. The Springbok should be given the choice to make the pilgrimage with us or stay behind. Got it. I'll tell him. But you should move quickly. We won't stay long. We'll make the crossing tonight, to be sure we catch up. Alright. I think I'm going to call it here, though, everybody. Next time, we will find Headlong and continue our journey. Till then.